The following game is being played on the new Atari 2600 Plus. Atari-tastic.
Beamrider for the Atari 2600. Now, I didn't have this for my 2600 back then. I remember picking this up for my Atari 100 XL. Played Living Daylights out of it. I did pick this up for my 2600 years later after it came out, when it was on clearance at one of these electronic stores I used to go to. I don't remember where I actually picked it up from. But you could find Atari games for like pennies on the dollar. Especially around Christmas time, they would have like Black Friday sales, things like that, and you would find advertisers for, Atari games, $1 each, all that kind of stuff. Those were the good old days. That's why I picked up a lot of my collection for my Atari 2600, was during that time. Games that weren't arcade translations, I mean. I picked up a lot of the third-party games and stuff, second-party games, on clearance. But anyway, we're talking about Beamrider. I kind of like this game graphically better than I do on my Atari 100 XL. I think the color palette and design looks a little bit better on the 2600 than on the Atari 800. But that's just me. Game's a blast to play. I'm one of those weird people that like that Nintendo's old game, Radar Scope. This reminds me of Radar Scope a little bit. I absolutely love Radar Scope in the arcade. This also reminds me a little bit of Tempest, which is another game absolutely love in the arcade. So this was right up my alley when it came out. Really cool box art. I love that artwork on the box. Activision made some of the neatest games for the 2600, and their artwork is always so cool. This was programmed by Dave Rolfe. Cool. On the back, shows a nice little representation of the screen. Pretty cool. And you get a free poster inside. Awesome. And have a nice little description of the gameplay here on the back. Let's read it. A web of iridescent blue beams engulfs Earth's space. You stand watching. Mesmerized at first, you now realize the beams support weapons, frightening creations in different forms. Will you just watch, or will you take action? Action? Then roll up your sleeves, mount these beams, and ride! Cool. Anyway, it is a great game. Let's see what else came in the box. Of course, we have the cartridge. Nice full color label. Now, the instruction manual is kind of cool. It's a fold-out manual. It's like one page. Whoop, wrong side. Whoop, there we go. So it's like basically a one-page manual. Talks about how to set up what levels there are. Level 1, begin at Sector 1. Level 2, begin at Sector 5. Level 3, begin at Sector 10. The higher the sector level, the more difficult the game is. As you play the game, eventually you'll have like a sector sentinel, like a command, a boss ship come out that you try to shoot with one of your powered up shots. Pretty cool. Gives all the different enemies in the game down here. There's a couple that we don't get in the 2600 version. The red Zig bombs and the magnetic mines. We don't get that in the 2600 version. Then we talk about how to get the patch. So with getting to Sector 14 with a score of 40,000 points or more, you can send off for the patch. I never got the patch. I never got over 40,000 points. Of course, by the time I got this game, Activision wasn't really doing that anymore. There's a couple different patches. Both of them look really cool. I kind of prefer the second patch instead of this one here. And we got some tips from the programmer, the designer of Beamrider. Pretty cool. Also in this box, this catalog came, which this is pretty cool. This is kind of neat for an Activision catalog. It's got like little stories and pictures, which each one of the games, like Pitfall 2, it shows somebody going into a cave. Then over here for Pathfinder, which is a pretty cool game. And we have Hero, which I love Hero. And then Toy Bazaar. I don't remember Toy Bazaar. Might have to check that out. The Designer Pencil, which is a creative program, which is for the home computer, you can see right there. What else we got? Ghostbusters. Yeah, I played Ghostbusters a lot on my Atari 100 XL. Space Shuttle Journey to Space. That's another one I really love. Great game. The Activision Decathlon. Yeah, that's another real good one. I actually did quite well with that one. I got a patch on that one. I have my little list of all the games. Zone Ranger. That's another good one. Park Patrol. Zenji. Pretty awesome. I love these catalogs. They're so cool. Now, there's one more thing concerning this box right here. This is kind of neat. When I got this and opened it up, on the inside flap, right there, someone put their high scores. So, initials DLC from 1987 got 18,750 points and got to Sector 11. And then got 19,310 points, got to Sector 10. I love finding stuff like this. This adds to the nostalgia. Because, I used to write down my high scores on notepads, things like that. I very rarely wrote on my boxes and stuff. But it's kind of cool to find that. Also like finding like little tricks and tips and stuff, handwritten notes that come with the game inside the box and stuff. Mainly find that kind of stuff when I pick up Sega Genesis games. I'll see like a piece of paper with like cheat codes and things like that on it, stuff like that. Pretty cool. Unfortunately, my label is coming undone. It's kind of lumpy right there too. Huh. That's weird. Oh, that's where the screw is. Yeah. The screw's starting to come undone, and that's weird. Oh well. I'm rambling. Let's hook up the Atari 2600 Plus, and let's go ride some beams.
Atari. The game is loading. And boom! This is so cool. I love the scrolling Activision logo at the bottom. Now, like I was saying earlier in the video, graphically, I like this version the best of all of them. It's a really nice looking game on the 2600, especially that Sector Sentinel up there in the left-hand corner. That is a cool looking ship. Alright, we're going to start from Sector 0 because I can't play this game worth a darn. You know me in video games, I love them, but they love to hate me. Sector 1, we have 50 enemies to destroy before we advance to the next sector. And away we go. The sound effects are pretty cool in this game as well. Just going to shoot these little white UFO guys. Thankfully, they don't shoot at you at the very beginning. They will later on in this sector. So it leads you into a false sense of security. Now, the enemy shots look really cool as well. They're going to shoot me all, huh? Well, I can deal with that. Here comes the sector guy. Gotta time it just right. Yes! I got him. I don't know if you saw it earlier on, but there's a little yellow thing that fell down the screen. That was an extra ship. I missed. Ooh. Got asteroids in this one. Yeah. Check out those shots. Those are so cool looking. Can't destroy them. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, an extra ship. A vintage Willie. Ooh. Ooh, watch out for the asteroids. 5 more to go. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Yeah. Hide behind the asteroid, huh? One more. Yes. Oh, I missed him. Yeah. Victory is mine. Sector 3. Now, the way I shoot my super bombs is I push forward on the joystick. I only got 3 of those, as you can see indicated in the upper right-hand side of the screen. So you got to be very stingy with them. Save them for the Sector Sentinel. I'm glad they have auto fire on this game. The shots look pretty cool. Like little energy waves. And I like the animation of the beams themselves as they scroll towards you. It's a really neat effect. Oh, I missed the extra ship. When this game was released as part of the Activision anthology for my Game Boy Advance, I remember picking that up. I used to play this on the road quite a bit when I traveled. There we go. Ooh. Ah! I missed him. I was robbed. I love the background effects. Oh, I just shot all my freaking super beams. You dummy. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy yapping. And I wasted all my super beams, so no Sector Sentinel for me. Oh, extra ship though. Oh yeah. Oh, get it, get it, get it. Ah. Dang it. Ooh. I love the explosion. That's pretty awesome. 5 more ships to go. Yeah, I don't have any super bombs. Super beams. I'll get you next time, Sector Sentinel. Sector 5. Yes! Finally! Oh, I'm gonna move a little slower this time. That's kind of nice. Oh! Oh, yeah! Oh, I missed the free ship. And I died. Ooh! Uh-oh. Multi-fire. Come on, there's 2 more to go. Ah! Oh, man. Game over, dude. 6,750 points. Yeah, I'm quite a ways away from 40,000 points. Anyway, that's Beamrider. Another really awesome Activision game for the Atari 2600. It's one of my favorites on the system. Highly recommend giving it a try sometime. A lot of different ways to play this game. It's been translated everywhere. It's on the 5200, the Intellivision, I think MSX has a version, Spectrum Computer. Oh, I shot my free ship. It's also on the Game Boy Advance, the PlayStation Portable, PS2. There's many, many ways that you can play this game. Anyway, as always, everyone, thanks for watching. Die, you saucer scum.